went from the bonnet, found face down on the floor.
2, 3.
Paediatric trauma
It's a stabbing, cord
25 feet from a ladder onto his back.
He's really unwell. I think anaesthetics need to see him before he goes to theatre.
Daphne? Daphne?
How is everybody then? Chilling?
King's A&E, how can I help?
King's College Hospital, London.
I got stabbed.
I know, it's annoying.
My head.
One of the busiest A&E departments in the world.
I want top to toe, head, chest, abdomen.
A place where love, life, and loss
Don't bloody die. I love you too much for you to die.
unfold every single day. All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
A&E is always like a traffic jam. Can we get a trolley?
You've got to realise that there's awful things that can happen to you.
I'm so sorry.
Life is unpredictable, so it's important that your nearest and dearest know that you love them. You have to tell them that you love them.
You must get better and come back to me. I don't want to lose you.
Because there may come a time when you're not around to tell them.
That you, Al? I brought myself down to A&E. Well, I thought I'd better get a check-up because my other eye's gone black as well. No, I'm all right. It's quiet, there's hardly anybody here. No, I'm all right. I'll give you a ring when I'm on my way out, all right? All right, Al? Yeah, bye.
Look how much calmer it is today. Yesterday was... Hey, no, hang on a sec. We have had 9 patients in here this morning.
Oh, we had 12.
The whole day yesterday was worse.
It was awful for you.
But we've done a good clear out.
Any arrests or good traumas?
No.
Dr. Matt has just started a 9-hour shift in resus.
I grew up in a very, very strict household. We were very risk-averse as a family. It was school Monday to Friday, and then on Saturday I had to go to Chinese school, and then on Sunday I had to go to Sunday school, so it was a lot of education. As a teenager, I was quite frustrated because of not having the normal childhood.
I'm going to leave you...
I'll do this then.
To this?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you happy with that? And I'll sort out bed 9.
Okay. But when I was a student, it was a completely different life. I went bungee jumping, I went skydiving, and I never really thought I could die on the end of a bungee wire. When you work in a busy trauma centre and you see all these people coming in with the head injuries or with car accidents, you build up a picture that that's what's happening all the time.
Oh, there's not been a red phone in about an hour. Normally that's all it takes for the red phone to actually ring. I need to stop opening my mouth.
You, I'm going to ban you from A&E.
Stop doing things wrong.
Definitely. Hello, King's A&E. Hello. Yeah. Okay. All right, how far away are you? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Paediatric trauma, 10 minutes. Paediatric trauma, 10 minutes.
There's a 16-year-old male coming in with Kent Hems. He's intubated and ventilated. Do you want to go direct to CT?
You needed to go up about right.
All right, bye.
Hello, could you put out a paediatric trauma call for 6 minutes' time? Thank you, bye.
Head and face injuries. Intubated and ventilated, GCS 7.
A 16-year-old boy is on his way to King's. He fell 14 feet, landing on his face at a skate park.
OK, watch your back, please. Watch your back. OK. You are anaesthetist.
Hi. Is that what I think it is, a push bike helmet? Scooter.
Consultant Sharon is in charge of all major trauma patients arriving in resus today. She'll be supported by Dr. Matt.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
This is Max, who was on a scooter in an indoor skateboard park, and he was at the top of a half pipe, which apparently is 12 foot high, and he was seen to land on his face forward, wearing a helmet. He was seen on the CCTV to remain motionless for about 30 seconds, but then he started moving and becoming quite agitated. The crew on scene believe he may have had some periods of apnea, though not witnessed by us. On our arrival, he had a GCS of 7 with a motor score of 4. His pupils were equal, although not that very reactive. He's got an obvious mid-face fracture, probably the maxilla. He had an RSI, grade 1 intubation, 2 IV cannulas, and we brought him straight to you.
Air entry bilaterally. I'm going to listen to the size now.
Can you book me a head and neck CT? We'll do a chest and pelvis X-ray, a plain X-ray.
Head injuries can be so devastating. I've seen people die from falling from their own height. You worry about whether or not there's blood inside the brain or any kind of significant force which could cause a traumatic brain injury.
We've got a young man who was skateboarding and fell off and was seen to fall on his face and wasn't moving and then started to move again, so we don't know how long he was apneic. He definitely needs a head to pelvis CT.
Not that cold.
Well, he's fallen about 14 feet onto concrete, so he's probably going quite fast. He's got the mechanism of injury. All right.
The impact to Max's brain is similar to the effects of being hit in the face at over 20 miles an hour.
You never really know what's going on inside their head. And because you've got such a confined space, the amount of force and the amount of injuries that you can sustain in someone's skull, you're racing against the clock because their brain is swelling inside their head and something needs to be done.
Go home.
You can't just go home.
I'll just lie down for a few days. I'll just lie down for a few days.
You need to have an X-ray. Hector! Yeah, that's us. Don't move.
13-year-old Hector has come to King's with his mum, Kirsty. He's badly injured his hip while playing football.
Either way, it's not easy. You marvellous. Right. OK, now, can you stand on that at all?
Not really, no.
Can you get onto the bed?
Probably.
Have a go. With a bit of assistance? Yeah. Right, let me shut the door.
Which side is it? It's this right hip.
Yeah, my name's Ling, by the way, one of the doctors. Nice to meet you. Your mum?
Yes.
OK, good. You're Hector. Brilliant.
Oh.
Well done. Can you lift? Just don't fall off. OK, that's excellent. OK, do you want me to help lift your legs up onto it? Yeah. OK, right, swiveling round, swiveling round. It's probably getting stiffer and stiffer, isn't it?
Got 3 children. Hector, who's my eldest, he's 13. Tallulah, who's my middle one, she's 11. And my afterthought, in a delicious way, Una, who's 4.
Tell me what happened.
Oh, I was playing football, and as I wanted to kick the ball, well, I was going through the kick, and I just felt a ping in my leg, and I just fell straight on the floor. I couldn't get back up for about 20 minutes.
Where did you feel the ping?
About here, well, in my hip, and then it started hurting in my knee.
And up to date with injections, immunisation?
Yeah.
Growing well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how old are you now? 13, you're at like normal school?
Yeah.
And getting on well at school and all the rest of that? Brilliant. Okay.
Boys are simpler. They're not too complicated, and they actually just want to have a good time. And, well, Hector's like that anyway. He just wants everybody to be happy and to have a good time.
Right, let's see what you can do. Straighten this leg for me.
That hurts quite a lot.
OK. I'm just going to have a little feel of your hip.
That's fine though.
It's fine on that side?
Yeah.
Just going to have a feel over the top. What we need to do is just get an X-ray of your hip and your pelvis. What can sometimes happen from that kind of move of kicking your leg is that your muscles get very tense, and they can sometimes just pull off a little bit of bone from your hip. And that can really happen anywhere in your body, but on footballers this is where you commonly see because of the mechanism.
He used to get into trouble. He used to get into trouble quite a lot. He didn't really have any fear for adults. 5 years old, he threw a shoe at a teacher because he didn't really agree with what they were saying, and it was in his hand, and he got cross, and so he threw it. Then he was off school for a day. This is like a different boy in public than the one that is sitting on the sofa with me. I think most teenage boys start to get very aware of their place, the relationship with their father, their relationship with their peers. They're kind of all finding their little space in life, you know, and how big am I compared to them? How much front has that one got? You know, this whole world out there that I don't know.
16-year-old Max fell face first onto concrete at a skate park. Flown to King's by air ambulance, doctors need to ensure he is stable before taking him to CT.
Airway's fine.
Breathing's fine.
Trachea's central.
Trachea's central. Chest is clear.
Is ventilating okay?
Yeah.
His parents, Steve and Tracy, are being brought to King's in a police car from the site of the accident, over 60 miles away.
Can we actually up the tidal volume just a bit on that, because we don't know what the disparity is. All right, we've got a pulse of 55, which is slow, but he's probably quite a fit guy. We've got a reasonable blood pressure, not too high, not too low. Yeah, quite cold around there. What is his core temp? We haven't done that yet, have we?
Do we have next of kin, family on the way?
It was about 10 to 4. I remember looking forward to there was a game of football on the telly I wanted to watch at 4 o'clock. Tracy was doing roast dinner. So perfect Sunday, really. I was going to go and pick him up from the skate park. And as I was driving down, I got a phone call from Tracy saying that Max had an accident. I didn't panic straight away because Max was always falling off his scooter and, you know, getting the odd cut and bruise here, there and everywhere. So, and I knew that his aunties and that were at the skate park because it was a nephew's birthday party. And when I turned up at the skate park, I saw Tracy's niece coming out crying, and then everyone was being sort of ushered out, and I could see all his little cousins and that crying, and I thought, you know, this is serious.
Hello? All right, bye. Johanna, they're ready. We've got the resource bag, we've got oxygen.
Oh, you're...
You know what that is, Matt? I'm
That's my
banning you
fault,
from recess
yes.
from now on. Hello, King's College Recess area.
Do you want the box, airway box?
The orange bag is the airway bag.
But do you want any drugs? No.
So we've got the rocking, which is probably the most important thing at the moment. Yep. Well, the fentanyl was there
Fentanyl's
somewhere
still
because
there.
we had to get the CDs out. Fentanyl.
I went in, the paramedics were rushing about. It's like slow motion. All the shouting and that was like echoing in my ears and that. And I looked round, everyone just sort of, everyone was in shock. I remember saying to Tracy's niece, don't let Tracy in here, don't let Tracy in here.
I told you I broke my brain. I told you I broke my brain.
He was crying. He was crying. He was crying like a baby.
I just cried a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just started hurting and then...
Yeah? I think you break your elbow because you doesn't want to go to school.
No.
Yeah?
I never did that. I never did it on purpose.
You never did it on purpose? Oh.
I'm never gonna lie, I never did it on purpose.
Oh.
Even the teachers at school will have more sympathy for me more than you have sympathy for me right now. Thank you,
Take your arm for what? Get away from school. So can you play tennis when you go to school tomorrow?
Yes.
You can
I
play.
can just use one arm.
You can play tennis, yeah?
I can just go home.
So that means that you can't do your right. You can't do your writing and reading.
No.
Of course it is.
No, because I have to rest.
Oh, if you can't play tennis, you can't do reading and writing.
I can't write.
Yes, you can write.
I can't.
All you have to do is press your elbow. Press your elbow upon the desk. The teacher will help you.
"19 minutes after Max's arrival at King's, he's being brought to CT where the extent of his injuries, particularly to his brain, will be assessed.
His heart rate's 52, which is why it's alarming at the minute. So he needs to go to an ITU.
His parents are still travelling from their home in Eastbourne.
I always wanted a boy. He was a 90-mile-an-hour baby from the start, really. He wouldn't go anywhere without a football in his pram or his pushchair. The first day he rode a bike without any stabilisers on, the first thing he wanted to do, he was 4 years old, is to go to the ramps. It wasn't good enough in the garden or on a flat piece of ground. He wanted to go somewhere where there was bumps. You know, he's had the normal sort of bumps and bruises. I didn't want to stop him doing things he wanted to do. I didn't want him to sit in front of a PlayStation or, you know, sit indoors. I never wanted that for him. I tried to protect him as much as I could, but, you know, sometimes you can't. You just can't do it.
He was skateboarding in a sort of big U shape, from what I can understand. And he went up on his skateboard, and then people saw him. Next thing, he was on the ground, and he was face down, and he wasn't moving.
When I walked into the skate park, I could sense that it was very bad. I could see the paramedics who had already got there, and I could see one of them was visibly shaking. And I thought, we're in big trouble here. I wanted to sort of give him a cuddle, but he was in no state. He was sort of screaming out. It was horrific. I then sort of ran round the corner almost and was just completely in shock. I was crying, I was screaming. I felt ill. I didn't know what to do with myself, really. And the next minute I heard them say, the air ambulance is on the way. I went outside and was very sick. Just the worst words you could ever hear is that your child's going to be airlifted somewhere.
Okay, ready, brace, side.
Doctors now need to examine the CT images of Max's brain to determine the level of damage. His parents are still on their way to King's with the police.
That journey usually takes you around 2 hours. I mean, they got us there in about 45 minutes. It was fast, but probably still not fast enough for how quickly I needed to be there.
We were just holding hands in the back of the police car, and I don't think you say a lot. I think we're both thinking the same things. And then we went into A&E, into a family room. That's probably the worst time, sitting in there, not knowing, you know, what they're doing and how serious it really is.
Hello there. Welcome to King's College Hospital.
Nice to meet you.
86-year-old Terry lives with his daughter. He's been brought into resus after falling down his stairs at home.
We'll look after you, don't you worry, my darling. All right?
Yeah.
Doctors need to check for damage to his neck and spine.
The only pain I got.
Okay, no pain in the neck?
No.
People's been fine.
I've been trying to get rid of this bloody one for years.
Well, you've succeeded, darling.
What's that?
He's been trying to get rid of this all over for years.
Ah, well, there you go.
There you go.
We've done you a favour
We've
there.
sorted it for you, darling.
You might not believe it, but that's true, that.
We're going to try and get you off this cold thing. You ready?
Yeah.
Count of 3 going to 45 degrees. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Terry.
Back on 3. Okay. Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, Terry's... Sorry, mate.
I'm just going to say something.
Go on, say it, Terry. Say it, mate.
Try
Say
and
it.
shock us.
Go on. What did he say?
Terry, I think that's quite justified, the temperature of that thing, so you not go...
There's another half going.
You
Try and
go.
surprise us again.
Not a day that goes by that I don't hear some form of obscenity or swearing, yeah. If you didn't, it would be so bizarre in an A&E not to hear a little, even just something mumbled under the breath. I think it's always there.
I'll say a few words.
You say a few words, you can say whatever. You're in South East London now, my love. There's no words that we haven't heard before.
Yeah, that's right.
Tell you what, the fruitier the better. If they're just using it as an adjective, like about their leg or, you know, their head, I sort of think, yeah, it probably hurts, yep, okay.
Right, so I'm just going to check your neck. Any pain? Does it hurt?
No.
Where I'm touching, does this hurt?
No.
Does this hurt?
Well, a little bit there, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just, it's nothing really, you know.
I'm going to try it.
Oh, you look even better with all that off now. Oh.
Been a bit of a day.
Don't get upset, my lovely.
That's all right.
It's all right. We're going to look after you the best way we know, my darling, OK? You'll be all right. All right. You've had a right old time of it, haven't you, getting all the way up here?
I don't think...
Hey?
I don't think I'll make it this time.
Oh, Terry, don't speak like that, my darling.
You're going to be just fine, darling, OK? It's just been a bad night, that's all.
Yeah.
All right? OK, my darling.
I don't think I make it this time.
No, you're going to make it, of course you are. Terry, sweetheart, you've got a bump on the head and you're going to be fine, all right? You're going to be just fine. This will be a good story you can tell people. Yeah, your big trip down to King's, darling. A lot of the elderly patients I've looked after, they're so stoic, like they're amazing. So a lot of the time they're just very get on with it, go ahead and do it. But then I think at times particularly I think if they're in fairly good health and they've had an accident, it's almost like it's rocked their confidence. I've had, you know, some of the burliest looking, like almost truck driving, great big sort of 50-year-old grizzly men in Australia that have cried like babies. And, you know, that's a really sad thing to see, you know, when they're just so uncertain, and you can just see they're terrified in their face straight away. Oh, it's all right, darling. It's all right. And it's quite heartbreaking. Imagine if it was your own granny or grandpa, you'd just want to give them a little hug and, you know, settle them down a bit.
Oh,
sweetie. Oh,
don't understand, really. Yeah. When I became 14, I put on long trousers. You became a man. You acted different. You stood back and you let the woman get on the bus first. If you were walking with a girl along the road, you always walked on the outside. That was courtesy.
It's been a long old day.
I've always been like that. Things that go through your mind, you see.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I'll make this one.
You're going to make this one, darling. You are. Terry, you've had an absolutely horrible day. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife looked after me like the Queen's looked after, if you like, or the King. I was always a good provider. I always went to bed 10 minutes before, and I slept on her side. And then when she used to get up, I moved over to my cold side, and she got in my warm side. That was one of the things that you do when you're married, you see.
Terry, sweetheart.
Where there's much love for one another. When she passed away, or maybe more love for one another. Yeah, because we spent our life together. She was a lovely woman. I've lost her now.
I'm gonna have a good look at that head of yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you for a CT and have a look at your brain, all right? See what we can see, shall we?
See it rattling around in there.
Look for me, you're old.
Well, I did, but the light shone the other side. That was the problem, so we thought we'd better go and get a bit more of a good look.
On that side. Okay. Beautiful treatment.
Tell you what, it's easy to look after lovely people. And it's very lovely to have met you, and I'm glad you came here tonight so we can look after you, darling.
Food trolley. Food trolley.
You hungry, JB? You're not hungry?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't have no dinner for you anyway, so might as well.
Food trolley.
I'm getting very hungry. Yeah.
You're always hungry. No.
Food trolley.
Hi, sorry about all the delay.
Hector is awaiting the results of his hip X-ray. The severity of the break will determine how soon he'll be able to walk again.
So essentially, the bit that I was telling you about, it looks like that is what's happened on the X-ray. So essentially, the muscle on the front of your leg here inserts into a bone on your pelvis.
Yeah.
And when you have sudden movements like you did,
it pulls it out.
Pulls it off a bit. So on the X-ray, that is the appearance of what's happened as well. But it's only a very, very minor injury there.
Yeah.
And it's likely that it won't need any particular treatment for it, but you will need to have some crutches and sort of partial weight bear for really a few weeks, maybe like 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, of which you'll be off sport. So sorry to bring the bringer of bad news.
That's fine.
But yeah, a bit more waiting. The bone doctor will see and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, it's okay.
Yeah, 6 weeks on crutches. Pretty fun. Get my own muscles.
I can't think of anything worse than you on crutches. Clumsiest boy alive on a pair of crutches. Oh, God. Just never mind, have you brushed your teeth and have you done your inhaler? Have you got your flaming crutches?
I didn't even cry.
It's nothing to be proud of, Sam.
I broke my leg and I didn't even cry. I'm a man. Can I tell Dad?
No, you're an idiot, no.
Let me. Please. Please. I want to bring of bad news. Hi, Tallulah. I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but I've kind of broke my leg. So I'll be on crutches for 8 weeks. So can you get Dad so I can tell him?
I don't know why you find it so amusing.
Hi, Dad. I've broken my leg. Yeah. Didn't even cry. Summer.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello?
I don't think there's any problem with crying. I remember I used to cry quite a lot at like grazing and stubbing toes and stuff and like stepping on plugs. When you get older, it's more emotional stuff that hurts you than physical. The last time I properly cried was when my grandma passed away, which was about a year and a half ago.
Well, it's sort of like a tear. I think that's the best way of describing it. But they have to...
cry?
Well, we're just waiting for the bone doctor, who's going to come and talk us through the actual details of it.
My children laugh at me because I can't even watch Midsummer Murders without weeping or hiding behind the sofa. I am terrible. I can cry on an advert. It's ridiculous, frankly.
OK. See you later, roast potato. Bye-bye.
Didn't even cry.
You'll cry in a minute and I punch on the nose.
Because I'm a man. Didn't even cry.
I've noticed with Hector as he's growing up and he's sort of changing into a young man, is that he kind of knows himself a bit more now, and he'll, for example, take himself off if he knows that he's going to get into trouble. Just he's taking himself away from a situation.
It's extreme agony.
Well, you will find yourself in agonizing positions at some point because...
No, I won't cry though. Because
you're an idiot. Who are all those people pinging you?
It's because they love me. They're like...
You're hilarious.
Likes to comment, I was playing football and didn't cry.
Most people cry when they're watching you play football, though.
Yeah, in my brilliance.
Is that what you call it?
Can we go now? Or are we itchy bum?
That's excellent news. All round, really. Excellent news.
Okay. Hi, I'm Dominic. I'm one of the nurses. I've been looking after your son since he came in. So come and have a little look. Now, he does have a tube in his throat that's breathing for him, OK? And he has...
Max's parents have been waiting whilst he's stabilised. Okay. It's been over 3 hours since they last saw him.
I was terrified to see him. I was scared. I couldn't sort of remember how bad the facial injuries were. I just wanted him to be alive. And that's all they could do, was keep him alive. He was in that bad a condition.
So we're going to get him ready now to go to the... all right, you can stay there, it's fine. Yeah, stay there, it's fine. To the surgical critical care unit, okay? And once he's there, we'll get more settled, and then we're going to wait for the results back, so that we can actually know exactly what our plan is going to be.
In the heat of the moment, in the trauma call, when they've just come in, I think we're all too busy concentrating on, keeping the person alive, making them stable so they can go to scan or they can go to the operating theatre. It's not until the relatives arrive afterwards you think, before this patient became a patient, they were a person, and they had a mum and dad, they were having a good time with friends, and then all of a sudden, they've had a life-changing accident, and then nothing will ever be the same again.
Initial results show the start of a life-threatening bleed on Max's brain. He'll be taken to intensive care, where the next 12 hours will determine whether he needs emergency neurosurgery.
When people come in with head injuries, families will always ask you, what's the future look like? You're stood at the end of the bed and you're going, I can't say for certain. You never know how someone is going to recover and whether or not someone will wake up. And that's one of the hardest parts of the job, the uncertainty that you have to relate to relatives.
Max has multiple fractures to his skull and remains unconscious.
Once we'd first got to critical care, they just said that the next sort of 12 hours were completely critical. On the Tuesday evening, they reduced the drug and said that they wanted him to try and stir and see what would happen. But still by Thursday morning, there was nothing, and we were then again really worried about how much brain damage he had.
He's just lying there, and there is nothing you can do. You can talk to him, just give him little cuddles, little kisses, things like that, and just hope that he can hear you and he can feel you, and just trying to reassure him.
It's been over 3 hours since 86-year-old Terry was brought into resus. His daughter Anna is still waiting for news of his condition.
Let me get you a little bit of water, darling.
Thanks, my love.
That's all right. Should we get you a cup of tea as well?
No, it's all right.
Yeah, you can get you a tea or a coffee if you want one, darling.
Well, I've got a cup of tea.
Cup of tea?
No sugar.
No sugar, just a bit of milk. I'll get you that, okay? Hello, resus, Sarah speaking. Hi, Hannah. I'm Sarah. I'm the nurse sort of running this area. We've got Terence here still. He's going quite well. There doesn't look to be anything sort of really nasty or going on with the scan of his head.
May sting a little bit.
Pardon?
May sting a little bit here.
Sing?
Sting.
Sting.
I've got to be honest with you, we've all fallen in love with him a bit. We just think he's adorable, so he's lovely.
You can't get it wet, the glue.
Okay.
Okay?
No problem at all, Anna. Okay, bye.
What do you think, Sarah? That's all right, isn't it?
Beautiful.
We're all fixed up now.
New. Good as new.
Wow.
Even better.
If I was 60 years younger.
Oh, I know, I'd be in trouble.
Well, you only look about 17.
Oh, I liked you before, I love you now.
What would you do if you were 17 there then?
Oh, God. Probably go out and be just as silly as I was the first time.
Yeah, well, now see, you're only young once, girl.
That's true, that's true.
You're only young once, so...
I know.
You remember the good times, not the bad times. Right? Although they crop up occasionally, the bad times. But there's nothing you can do about it, is there? If there's something going to happen, it's going to happen. You never know what's going round the corner. I went up the stairs. I didn't know I was bloody well going to fall down, did I?
It's just the cutest, beautiful man, I think.
Imagine if all of the people that came in were like that.
You could just come to work for days, couldn't you?
There's nothing better than an old man who laugh and cry and chat and swear.
I know.
Because it makes you giggle. Whereas when, it's funny, isn't it? If a teenager swore like that, you'd be like, oi, oi, oi.
No, but you wouldn't if they were charming, but they're not.
Yeah.
He did it in context. If he was like...
He said, do you mind if I say it?
No, but do you know what I mean? If he came in and goes, oh, this fucking hurts, that fucking hurts, even at 86, you'd be like, wind your neck in, mate. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're right.
But the fact that he's been so charming...
I'll see you later. I'm going to go home and go to bed. OK, it was an absolute pleasure looking after you, OK? I can't let go. I love him. Oh. There's a CDU bed for a gorgeous man. I've clicked him there, but I'm not quite ready yet.
You're going to tell your husband about him tonight?
Yeah, I'll be like...
We've got a nice night.
It's been lovely.
Anything could happen now.
Oh.
I can deal with anything right now.
I know.
I'd love to be a mixture between my parents because I think they've both got ups and pros and cons, and I'd like to be friendly and kind, but I think I'd also like to be able to be stern when I need to be stern, and also so I think I'd like to have opposing qualities, but you can swap them around when you need to. I don't think I'm quite a man yet. I think I'm still a boy, but I'm developing into one. I might be one shortly.
We slept in the waiting room for 2 nights. It even felt weird just walking outside the hospital for a breath of fresh air or something. We just wanted to stay where he was.
I knew we'd just have to deal with it. We would deal with it. It wouldn't matter. He would have the best life he could have. However he went home, he would come home, and we would have to deal with that.
Are you waking up today? Is today the day? Hey? Is today the day? Good.
There you go. All right, mate.
How are you? How are you? Mum's here.
It was like giving birth again. It was almost that same feeling that you're so worried that you've lost him and that you don't know what you're going to get from him, but for him just to wake up and recognise Steve and I was the best thing that could have happened.
The first thing I remember is learning to walk again. I remember going out into the ward. I saw my girlfriend Megan, my sister Michaela, when I saw that, I was like, started crying. I was like, oh my God. The first date I can remember was my girlfriend's birthday. I didn't even know it before.